Okay, guys. I've sat down and I wanted to produce a template for next semester. Now, this might not match up completely with how you're running your classroom, but I hope it serves as a platform to ease some of your burdens for the next semester. So, the first thing that I did is I don't want you to take this and put it into your course just yet. However, what I do want you to do is to come down and to find on your dashboard there's going to be a start new course button here. And you can call this second semester sandbox. So we'll create that course by hitting the create button. And it's going to show up on your dashboard, or it's going to come directly to this. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the import from the commons. So when we go into the commons, you can add a filter if you like, or you can simply search Ball High second semester, and bam, there it is. So this is a template. It's just modules. It has a class resources that still can be applicable to any class. Some of the stuff that was developed by some of your colleagues, by Mrs. Day and others, that are really, really powerful little tools and reminders. There's an example failure module that you could utilize possibly and add to. And then there are templates that you can utilize. The first one is just visuals, in the sense of just title headers. And it has different things depending on how you organize your course. I organize my course by Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You might do it daily. So when you want to import this, you're going to go to the import download button. You're going to choose the course that you developed in order to put this this content. So I'm going to go to second semester sandbox right here and click that. And then I'm going to hit import to course. And it's going to take it a moment, not too long, because these are just modules. They're not assignments. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. And when I go back to my dashboard, I'm going to find that second semester sandbox. And here it is on mine in the bottom. I haven't published it, but it's here. And I'm going to come here. There's nothing here at the moment, so it's going to take a bit. So I'm going to take you to my other sandbox that does have it in there and kind of walk you through that. So what this has, guys, is a template for the rest of the year. It has each week, and it has the correct color. It took me twice because I messed up because of holidays. And then I laid it down, and this is how I run my course. My course has progressed a lot during this year. Due to student feedback to validate my ideas about a learner's perspective. So there were times when I was wrong. So a couple things that I would suggest. Number one, and this is a big deal, and let me show you why. So let's imagine that we're in week, I don't know, we're in April. This is why I always suggest that your latest module needs to be at the top, because this is what I'm having to do, if not. And imagine doing it 8 different ways if you're a student or a learner. So it's not just about your course, it's about what's best for your learner. So I always and highly suggest to put your latest module at the very top so you're not scrolling. If you want to unpublish at some points, you can do that to eliminate some of the visuals that your kids are seeing, and you might prefer to do that, and that's okay. However, I really suggest that you're going in reverse chronological order, so the first thing that they open up and see is what they're supposed to do immediately in that time. Now, I break my modules down, as I said, a little bit differently than some perhaps, and if you want to change these up, that's super simple. There are templates right here above that you can just edit, copy, and then you can add it to here via a text header, okay? Now, one thing that Ms. Smith brought up, our instructional technologist, who is amazing, is that some folks were having issues with emojis and having that sync. I've never had that issue. And I don't sync my attendance. These are acknowledgments and confirmations that the child understands that week, or the learner understands that week, what they're responsible for doing. It's not content driven. But if you're content driven, you can take away these emojis. Remember that it's only going to show up to that assigned group. Some of you might prefer to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can alter that, but since my kids do the same thing on those 2 days, I listed under those 2 days. That is personal preference, okay? So when you do this, remember, we're gonna put it into a sandbox that we just created. Then, if you want to utilize it, you can send it to, copy to whatever course you want to take it into. Now, you could conceivably just import it directly into the course if you wanted all of these. But before you do that, I would highly suggest that you go in and delete the templates that are already there for the rest of the year if they're empty. That way you don't have as much stuff. You don't have to. It just would be less rigmarole, so to speak, to work through. You know, guys, when you do this and you utilize this, I hope that it eases some of your burdens. I know it's been a long, difficult first semester, but you guys have been fabulous. I've learned so much from you. And I hope this little gift eases your burdens. And I wish you happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, do it with the people that you love, and take care. All the best.